Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Yesterday we had a look at SCP Unity. It was a slightly troubled start because the file was a bit big and I didn't download it early in advance, and then the upload stopped because I reached my data limit on Mega, and basically it was kind of a mess. But we played some SCP Containment Breach. Then when the download finished we got a good start in on SCP Unity. And I spent a good portion of the stream complaining. But that's what you're here for. But it has been very impressive. The interface, the presentation, everything is just very nice. It's just that there are some problems with how the SCPs, the actual hostile SCPs, are implemented. This time I'm going to try not to retread too much of the same ground. If the game doesn't, because if I get punched in the head by Larry 20 million more times in a row, I might complain about it again. Yeah, we're gonna try to find new stuff. I hope you'll give me some time to get my bearings as usual. Well. It actually saved. I'm acting surprised here, but that kind of makes sense. It's been a slightly stressful day, so if things go smoothly, I'll probably stream as long as usual, but if things do not go smoothly, I might stop a little bit earlier. We'll see. It's always awkward when there's a long loading time. Maybe I should have just started, there we go, the game before starting the stream. Let's see, so where do we stand? There's like an orange vignette around the screen, and I'm not sure if it was... You notice the orange blur in the corners of my eyes? Was that there last time? Am I going crazy already? It's a bit early to be going crazy. Alright. Let's see. So we explored this area. We found a coffin and then drank the honey from the coffin. Because that was clearly an intelligent thing to do. But then we concluded that on this floor there isn't much more to do. We did find an access code that we couldn't use there. Uh-oh. I just realized what this might be. You know what the description of the coffin juice told us? The coffin juice is very healthy for people with the right blood type, but very deadly for people without the right blood type, so... Okay, this just leads back out into that hallway. Just wanted to make absolutely sure. Don't want to make too many assumptions about how everything connects, you know. Uh-oh. I'm not seriously going to die from honey consumption, am I? Wow. Man feels ill after drinking honey from a literal... Honey from a literal corpse. I guess I probably shouldn't have done that. So, we'll have to retrace our steps a bit. Yeah, I'm very worried that I'm doomed. Oh, SCP-914 is here. Probably didn't look around. I just went straight up to the upper and bottom floors without checking this floor where we started properly. Okay. Let's hope and pray that the honey doesn't kill me, because if it does... I'm... I have basically ruined this entire save file and we'll need to start anew. Okay, it's loading. Oh, hey, Larry. Wow. Alright. It is pretty stressful when you meet the two of them all at once. Right, should we be putting stuff in here? Is there any good stuff to put in here? The strong hypo is already very good, so... Alright, sometimes the sound seems to crackle or interrupt a little bit. I wonder if that's just my audio or... Okay. I mean, we have a water canister now. Yep, I am so dead. Okay, so they have a thing here. It looks like you can actually put yourself in here. You'd have to be really quick at least. But I'll just do what the thing says. I am a master puzzle solver after all. I can follow instructions to a T. Okay, so this one needs to be fine. Okay, so now we have helium. Helium and oxygen. Okay, every time it does the scary noise, it just heals me, so maybe it's just being unnecessarily creepy while not actually being dangerous. Can we drop key items as well? No, we cannot. So we can't upgrade them either. Okay, so now we have the one neon canister, and now we need to do it again, I guess. No healing sound should be that scary, you know? Oh, so my inventory can actually fill... Oh! Oh, the corpse juice is worn off. So it's just a consistent auto heal with increased permanent health. Oh, wow! Magellian, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Let's see. Now it's gonna do all the notifications, so it gave us sub to Invader Tack, Anthony Game, Heath 1990, Lily, and Jen. Thank you very much, Magellian. Just a quick tip, don't let Larry punch you in the face. Right. He just punched me in the face, actually, but I got better. Every time the notification happens, I'm like, whoa! But it's just doing the 5 in a row. Oh, right. I got so distracted by the gift subs, I completely forgot I have to drop some candy on the floor. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Of course, candy takes up the exact same amount of space as the hydrogen canister. Yeah, the music is really good in this Unity reinterpretation. But yeah, Magellian, welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? You mentioned today was kind of a busy day. I hope it's been a good busy day and not a bad busy day. As cool as this little rotating thing is, it kind of confuses me that there's multiple points to it. It's like, what is it aiming at? You need to look at the little dial in the center, but my brain looks at the triangle around it first. Okay, I guess we will have to try jumping in there just to do it. Alright, helium. What do we do with the helium? Combine it with the oxygen on fine. It would be interesting if an SCP could hop in here and quickly close the door to kill me. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Helium, oxygen, helium, oxygen. Helium, oxygen. Alright, so now we have 2 neon canisters. And if you combine them on fine, you get Animal Crossing. I think if you combine 2 neons, you might get Las Vegas. Unknown canister, huh? I wonder if that was supposed to happen. I also wonder what the point of all of this is. What happens if we put candy in? I guess we'll just experiment. Okay, what if we put the candy in on very fine? We get small scrap. The candy became scrap. Is that supposed to be an upgrade? Don't know about that one. Okay, what if we combine 2 candies on fine? We're gonna get scrap again, aren't we? Scrap is probably just what it gives you when you fail to do a proper recipe. Ah, yeah, scrap. Scrappy-doo. But what if... stay with me here, what if we do a Coke and a candy? You would get an even more sugary Coke, am I right? We'll do 1-to-1, so it just combines them without any additional stuff, I guess. Ah, yes. Medium scrap. I am somewhat disappointed by the lack of interesting results. Okay, so what if we... let's just keep experimenting for a bit. We're here anyway. What if we do a scrap on fine? We get scrap again. Hey Walt, welcome to the stream. Okay, what if we do scrap and scrap? And then on very fine. And hey Captain Cookwaus, welcome to the stream. Ah, yes, so now I have 1 medium scrap, okay. I can't say I agree with this result. I guess I might need to figure out more recipes before we can do more with 914, but it is good that it's here. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? It's already October 21st. Halloween is nearly upon us. Anyway, I'm not sure what to even do with scrap. It just seems like trash material. But since we found the bandages, I'm willing to see if we can upgrade a bandage. Alright. If this bandage becomes scrap again, I'm probably just gonna give up. Oh, the bandage became a large bandage. Okay. Okay. The machine is actually proving itself somewhat useful now. Hey, back to murder. Welcome to the stream. We are playing the spooky horror game. Bit burned out from work lately, but it happens. Makes it just rough. You do appreciate fun streams, though. Always down to support the bestie. Thank you, Magellian. Always nice to have you here. You're doing alright too, Captain? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it's been a very busy week for you, hasn't it? Hopefully things will calm down a bit as the months get colder. Yeah, let's hope as the temperature decreases, so too does your workload. Oh, are we just gonna call everyone by first names now? Are we on a first name basis with everyone? Alright. You don't know Magellian's first gnome? Yeah, you blew Jesper's cover. I usually do call people by their first name unless they indicate otherwise. Like, it's kind of weird to be calling people like just by their normal names, like, hey Jesper, hey Thomas, hey Courtney. Welcome to the stream. I mean, it's nice. Your first gnome is Gnome. Yeah, I was about to make a joke like your first gnome is David. You know? Your first gnome is David. I was very amused by myself there. Anyway, we have upgraded the bandages to large bandages. So, of course, now we have to wonder what happens if you put a large bandage in here. And once again try to upgrade it. Also, do you guys realize that this entire machine, this anomalous space and time warping machine, is basically just a crafting system represented in a machine in the game? Oh right, the gnome drawings, those were the days. Large bandages are still large bandages, so what if? Did you lost the gnome? Wow. That's a bit of a misnomer, you might say. I want to... Oh, medical hypo. That's another upgrade. It might actually be with your parents. That's something. Tell you what, Walt, I'm gonna do that, but first I'm just gonna upgrade my items as much as I can. Like, do all the necessary stuff first, or well, the useful stuff at least. Didn't work? No or gnome? Yes. Gnome. Alright. Since Walt has requested it, we'll hop into the machine and die. What settings should we put it on, Walt? I'll let you decide the setting. 1-to-1? Alright. Isn't that just gonna break me down to my... Okay, we'll do both. First 1-to-1, then very fine. You were going to make a 3D gnome? That sounds very exciting. Okay, we're gonna basically commit suicide in a very fancy fashion. Whoa! Long time gnome see. Hey! Well, I didn't die, the game is loading something new. Maybe it's just a very elaborate death sequence. Yeah, were you expecting this one, Wald? I sure wasn't. Back to Gnomer. Wow. All these jokes are a bit leprechaun-y, aren't they? Nobody cares anyway. Wow. Okay. Have I just wrecked have I just destroyed the video game? I can hear sounds, but no clusters for you, buddy, indeed. Okay, are we in agreement that this is most likely a crash or a soft lock? Something tells me the game squeezes you through the collisions and is trying to load a cluster that isn't there. That could actually be it. Because what's supposed to happen is you go in the one machine and it just warps you to the other one. Except depending on the setting you choose, something happens to you. Like it breaks you down into either rougher or finer parts. So 2 back-to-back loading streams are in. Yeah, that seems to be the way it is. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, main menu. I should probably not spend too much more time in this room. After all, this is a spooky horror game. And we want me to freak out. Yes, Laden. I actually set the game to English again. Because there barely is anything Dutch in it. Like, the Dutch translation just translates interface stuff and that's it. None of the logs or anything. Alright. Why not volunteer for translations? You can renew your subscription tomorrow? Alright. Nice. I like the ominous piano music, by the way. On Twitch, you mean then your Prime subscription ran out? Ah, cool. And then you can use the no emote on all of Twitch and Discord. Here were dragons, yeah. Alright, so... yes, that emote. So, I'll take a vote. Do we continue exploring or do I go... Alright, then you can continue to use it, rather. Do we go into the machine one more time on, for example, rough or very fine? What do you guys say? Do we hop into this machine one more time? Or do we move out and explore further? I'll let you decide, because I don't want it to be boring, but I do want to explore. But Aryan, you are very fine. Ah, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Likewise. Well, I guess we'll just hop in on very fine then, since that's what we already are. And try it one more time. Oh! That's what, did you see that? It warped me to the other side. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay, I have been warped, but nothing has changed. I'm scared to save. I don't want to save in a position where I'm about to die. But my abilities also haven't changed. Yeah, I've just been at the crafting machine all this time. I'm sorry. We'll start looking around more. So in SCP Containment Breach, I think if you put yourself through a very fine, you become very fast and very strong for a while. And then you die. Basically, it's not healthy to put anything organic in here. Okay, we'll do rough, and that'll be the last thing. But that will most likely kill me. I have dropped scrap. But why? Has anything changed? I wonder if I should just keep going or if I should be absolutely safe. The game is calling me scrap. Pick it up. Nay. Uninstall game. But I guess just to be absolutely safe, I'm gonna hop to the main menu. Just in case jumping into the machine. What kind of accent is this? The machine ruined my character somehow, or my run. Yes, Walt. So when I first came into the room, I did that. I made the special canister from that recipe on the whiteboard. Basically, it's a long puzzle where you take water, you break it up, you recombine it in certain ways, and then you make something. All right. I made the unknown canister by doing this. Anyway, we will be walking around so spooky events can take place. Oh my. Document. The document is called document. Wow. It's rare that a game does this, but the game deserves a no for that. Oh, it's Markiplier! Well, who knew that Markiplier would be appearing on my stream today? Alright. That was a Markiplier duck. Don't pretend you're above the duck buttons. I mean, I guess you're right. If I denied it, I would be ducking out on my responsibility. Ooh, Star Wars Squadrons in VR? I'm curious if you're enjoying that. Sounds like your thing. This just looks like an observation deck. Can look at people jumping into the machine and crashing the game. That was a slam dunk of a pun. Nice. Nice. It's a quacking good time. I can't even peek in to describe how good that joke was. Okay. It's amazing in VR, it's okay on the screen. Nothing bad, just not as great as it could be, but you've only played little so far, haven't had the time with moving to any place and all. Alright, well I hope the game improves as it goes along. Maybe the start is a bit rough, but once all the mechanics have been introduced properly and the game is going about its way, it'll all click. You always hope for a moment like that when a game has a rough start. Alright, so SCP-914 has not proven to be very useful to us. I mean, we got better bandages out of it, so honestly, can't complain too much. Should play a duck game at some point with all this duck talk. Indeed, indeed. First moment of seeing an X-Wing in VR though, that made your little Star Wars fan heart to beat like crazy. That makes sense. It's a whole different ball game once you actually see it for real. Right, core room's where we came from. This is closed off to us, so this is really the only place we can go. I don't know what SCP-4099 is, but... Ooh. Hi 173, you concrete jerk. To have a joystick for extra realism. I heard some bad things about compatibility issues with the more high-end models. No, you don't? Alright. Okay, so... secure storage should contain various minor NPCs then. And this is SCP-4099. Saw the original trailer, but you haven't checked out any gameplay yet. You have to look into it. It looks amazing. 4099 is the gas mask. Oh, you're right. I was thinking the number seemed familiar, Walt. It'll be interesting to see how wearing the gas mask turns out in this game. It was really cool in SCP Containment Breach. Oh, you googled it? Wow. Cheating. That is cheating. You've cheated on your test. So kind of weird that it uses keyboard and mouse and not the VR controllers then. Seems counterintuitive if it's gonna be in VR. Mr. Aryan is handing out Fs in chat today, indeed. F, see me after class. Right, so... spooky, scary gas mask is right here. Problem is, it seems like we cannot actually reach it. Facility beta 90. Is it implied here that this won't be accessible yet? I have cards, but not for this one. I have one for 131. So sadly we'll have to come back here with the code then. Or with the card rather. Kind of a disappointment. I was hoping for something interesting to happen, but apparently it won't. Oh no.
I'm so scared.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being mocking. I'm sorry. It's rude. It's rude to laugh about people's hard work. I say, slamming my desk. I just don't like the redesign is all. But I won't go over that again. To be honest though, if you saw this in a dark alleyway and you close your eyes and it came at you, and it came closer, that would be pretty scary, to be honest. Yeah, in terms of appearance, they're definitely not very scary. The point of them is, the point of SCP-173, which is that thing, is that it can move as long as you don't look at it. So every time you blink, it comes closer, right? Yeah, everything is scary that comes closer if you close your eyes. Exactly. The Oculus Star Wars games were pretty enjoyable, right? Any thoughts on those? Oh, lazy of the devs. They knew VR is getting more and more popular. How cool it would have been if you actually have to use gestures to pull up levers and such. Is there any hope the devs add better VR support in the future? You have no idea, you hope so. Right. Kind of a shame. It's such a shame that they add VR, but it feels like an afterthought like that. Well, there he is. Oh, he actually... That was the first time that I blinked in 173. The first time didn't instantly kill me, so... Yes, Blinky Boyd. You know, we need a new name for Blinky Boy in this game. Because he's not really a cute Blinky Peanut Boy anymore. He's more like a... What do we call him? Blink Man? Sounds like a rejected Mega Man boss. Blink Man. Bit like Flash Man. Blinky Man. Blinky thing. Is that a Power Ranger? I don't know. New Blinky Boy is trash and you hate him. Hey Clive, welcome to the stream. I wish I could hear myself over this obnoxiously loud horror music. I wish I wasn't stuck on something. Blinky 182. All right, so the moment I enter this room, Larry comes in and punches me in the head, and we know what we say to Larry, right? I should have prepared the clip in advance, so I won't play it now, but if he becomes more of a problem, I will be forced to play the clip. As a matter of fact, let me just look it up, and if Larry kills us again, we'll use the clip. People who were here last stream know exactly what clip I'm talking about. I love it when the browser goes at like 1 kilobyte per second. Feels good. Power Rangers, a mannequin. He teleports behind you if you don't look. Oh, right. I don't think I've encountered that one in this game. I've seen it in the original SCP Containment Breach, but not this one. He does look a bit like the Black Power Ranger, though. Yeah, with the shiny head. Looks a bit like those Power Ranger masks. Okay, well, there's Larry again. Okay, if I could not get stuck. It is in the original, yeah. Where is his leisure suit, though? Hey, I think Captain Kukwa has actually made that joke last stream, so he beat you to it. But good joke either way. Yeah, this guy doesn't really look like he has a successful dating life. Alright, fine, just kill me, it's fine. Go ahead. At least I get to do the clip.
Oh, Larry, you're a fucking asshole.
When I want to stream Machine for Pigs, because you won't watch those streams before you play it yourself. Alright, I'm not sure yet. Actually, I forgot. I really should have got it instantly after last stream. But after I'm done with the stream, I just collapse into a pile of exhausted, vaguely human matter. But yeah, soon. Soon, TM, that's the plan. And yeah, Larry is annoying the way he teleports around. It's like teleports behind you, nothing personal, kid. Oh my babu. Shinder. Nani! That was my best Nani. Yeah, just look at him. The problem is you really can't escape him because he just spawns wherever he wants. See, you googled that the mannequin was scrapped off the original. Huh? What happened there? I was looking at him and then I died. They might need to rebalance Larry a bit. No kidding. I would be way further in this game right now if Larry wasn't like this. I wonder if there's a way to capture him. So in the original SCP containment breach, you can capture Larry and permanently put him out of commission. It's kind of a horrific method by which you have to do so, but you can do it. Yeah, it's a shame you can't, or at least I haven't seen Larry's pocket dimension yet. Because Larry is not supposed to just be an old guy who runs after you while smiling creepily. He's sort of a powerful being that can send you to his own pocket dimension. Cornered. Oh, I touched the duck and now everything is black and white. Can you... I don't even know if there's anything important in this room. Just the most annoying thing, but the green ring, 713 is there. And that protects you against psychological attacks. So things that alter your mind or control your mind, you can be protected from that with the green ring at the cost of having no stamina at all. You know, it's such a no-brainer that I didn't even think to mention it. But it's weird that these games don't really have a these things don't really have a sanity meter. Imagine if the sanity meter also determined, for example, how often you have to blink. Like you get more twitchy as you get less sane, so you have to blink a lot. Stuff like that. Not touching the duck again. He will kill you every time. The pocket dimension doesn't exist yet. Alright. Thank you for confirming that, Wald. And there's no way to contain it either. Alright. Welp. So what you're saying is we are going to be having fun times with Larry for a long time. Oh, I'm stuck in the goop. I'm stuck in the goop. I don't know how I made it out of that. I also don't know why I'm dead.
Oh, Larry, you're just you're a fucking asshole.
If he kills you enough times to make you rage, is he Larry? Wow, I couldn't make the noise. How do you do that? But yes, Larry. I can't make angry noises. It's like my angry state is like slightly raised voice. But also yes, but also no, by the way. Look at this steel wire armed thing. Anyway. Get in there, grab the ring, get out there. I want the ring, but that's all. My precious. I probably need to turn my sound down a little bit because I'm gonna be deaf if this keeps up. Okay, I'm just stuck. Alright. Time to die then. You could disable 106 with a command in the console. There is a timer, yes. I'm not sure how long it is, but after a while he stops. But the frequency with which he appears is just crazy. It's too much. And the cool thing about Larry in the original game is, if he sends you to the pocket dimension, because he doesn't kill you, he never kills you instantly when he grabs you. He sends you to his special pocket dimension, and you can actually escape from there. And if you're smart, you can actually end up being way deeper into the facility by going through his pocket dimension. Larry could be an actual tool to your benefit if you made proper use of him. But here he's just a guy who leaves slow down trails and punches you. And has obnoxiously loud chase music. And he just spawns out of the walls. Like Larry in Containment Breach, Larry doesn't cheat that much. Like he slowly emerges from the ground and starts walking at you in a straight line. Because he likes the hunt, right? He's a sportsman, you might say. A very evil, sadistic sportsman, but he wants the game to be fair. So it's clear that he was not on the SCP Unity development team. Oh, I just really want to get out of there with the ring, please. Not the horror movie, the green ring. Yep. This is not going well, is it? At least there's action, but there's not much forward movement. It is truly cutting social commentary that a ball of candy is a dangerous thing to be contained. Clearly, this is making a statement on the consumerist nature of our society or something. Well, Larry, come on. Okay, ring. I don't really need the other stuff, but I want it. The healing and such. No. Missed. You missed, you jerk. If you take too many, it's all... Now look what you've done, and then you die of guilt like an Undertale. Same SCP confirmed. Be quite scary to meet a certain flower here. Indeed, indeed. Let's... that would be terrifying. Alright, we're going to go back to the core room, because this place has nothing for us except this. Okay. This is interesting. So, wearing... Wearing it crashes the game? Question mark? Sorry. That was just that was a laugh of pain, not of. That's the kind of laugh you do in sheer despair. Don't joke, we need you to entertain us. Alright. Oh no, it's time for the hydrate train. Does anyone know how to close this? Fine, I'll hydrate. Guys. I'll hydrate, but how do I close this thing? Did I press something or did the game just... Oh, okay. Okay. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Okay, I have taken it off, but the effects are still lingering. Please, game, undo the pink blood. Okay, so I put on the ring and then took it off. Okay, I'm slowly recovering, it seems. Wow, I was very worried there. And also, what the heck? Why am I bleeding pink? Oh, that actually hurt. It actually hurt me to wear the ring. I hope that it having such a cost also means it has other benefits. But yeah, back to murder. You can use channel points to buy things. And you can, for example, buy for me to get some water. The ring. I'll tell you about the ring and then I'm gonna go hydrate. The ring protects you against things that affect your mind. So there's SCPs in SCP Containment Breach and certain diseases as well that like force you to hurt yourself, for example, and the ring prevents that. The ring and that plague doctor that kills you when he touches you can't kill you if you wear the ring. Although if you stand near him, he takes the ring off you, so you can't stay very long. But he can't instantly kill you. But I haven't seen any benefit in this game yet. We might have to experiment with a bit. But now I'm going to drink, I don't know, how many cups of water does that amount to? Like 2 or 3? So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you for the hydrates, everyone. Let me get that hydration. I'll just do an ad in the meantime. Yeah, perhaps we do need... also, hi, I'm back. Perhaps we need a unique screen just for hydration. But yeah, in the original SCP, the ring would just reduce your stamina, speed. But here it's also making you bleed and blurring your vision a lot, so... I hope it has some benefit as well. Also, regarding the thing crashing the game, I have to admit guilt there. You know what happened? So put it on the ring. Like when your vision blurs for a bit, you can't open your inventory. So I was pressing tab and my inventory wasn't opening. And as a well-adjusted... Can you not bother me while I'm explaining things? As a well-adjusted human being does, when a button doesn't work, is I started pushing it harder in kind of a panic, like, why isn't it working? And then I pushed the, what do you call it key? The tilde key above it, and that opens the console, like so. So basically I just panicked and put myself in that position like a fool. Completely my fault. Not the game's fault. Also, I've had all this water and my throat is still a bit sore. In fact, I think I must have had so little water in a while that all this added water is actually giving me a sore throat. You found out the blue key isn't in the game yet? That's a shame. But it makes sense, right? It has that entire forest area associated with it. Implementing it is probably going to be a whole thing. It's a whole area in and of itself. Alright, this is where we came from. I probably shouldn't have opened the door, because now it's loading another cluster. And I don't even want to go here. Although theoretically there could be some benefit to going back here if there were doors we hadn't opened yet. Alright, low oxygen. We've seen the low oxygen warning, but we haven't really had any problems with low oxygen yet. Time to find the meat gator. I think we saw enough of the meat gator last time. Alright, I don't know if there's anything worth checking out in this area. Probably the same reason why Larry's pocket dimension doesn't exist yet too. Exactly, it's such a complicated thing. Larry's pocket dimension has like its own physics almost. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. The whole shape of it is weird and surreal. Oh. Oh? We have a key for one... We have a key for 131. Have I not gone in here? Perhaps. Can I finish this game already, or is the ending not made yet? That's a good question. In SCP Containment Breach, you can go out through Gate A and Gate B and get 2 endings on each. With this game, I have no idea, to be honest. It's 0.77, I think. So it's not a full release yet, so we can't necessarily expect that. Toilets. I haven't been here then. Ah, the perfect place to hydrate. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. In horror games, you always look for resources in the toilets. Toilets don't flush? 1 out of 10, worst game. 131 are the iPods, right? I don't know. iPods. I wonder if that joke was intentional. But yeah, you might be right. I don't know what benefit we have from those, but they're supposed to not be dangerous, at least. I mean, what are they gonna do? Look at me really hard? They are cute, yeah. So we can go up and here. The game froze just before the door closed. Wouldn't it be fun if some doors were not functioning properly? Indeed, that would make things a bit scary. You know the AI that is in control of the facility in SCP Containment Breach sometimes closes doors in front of you to psych you out. Non-standard spacetime. What's this music? Oh. So I'm gonna put flowers at this one. I thought I had an argon tank, but maybe the unknown canister... Maybe the fact that it's called unknown canister means I failed to do it properly. That's a shame. And here I thought something really interesting might be about to happen. See, that's all for this room. We'll add SCP-008-FR, alright. Is that the canister from the crafting room? Yes, not this one. This one I just picked up. This is the one I made by, I thought, solving the puzzle, but apparently I did not solve the puzzle. See, I came from this part, right? Because this is where the warning is on the wall. Oh, he's just in both places at once. How many 173s you got here? Is it called 173 because you got 173 of them here? Right, a Tesla gate. I'm getting an allergic reaction just thinking about these things. Oh, hey, It was almost starting to feel like a real video game until Larry came back. By the way, the negativity is exaggerated, right? I'm not really serious. I don't like Larry either. You know who else doesn't like Larry? I was about to play the clip, but my PC can't handle the concept of loading a game and also a browser page. You know, ominous piano music reminds me a bit of Ebe. I think I've mentioned Ebe on stream before. That is a fun RPG Maker horror game. Oh, I was just...
Oh, Larry, you're just you're a fucking asshole.
You know, I am this close to actually doing it, though. I'm this close to actually disabling 106, because he's such a nuisance. I just want to see what this game has to offer. Alright, you know, in the interest of keeping the game interesting for everyone, I will ask you to take a vote here. All in favor of disabling Larry, say aye. Alright. I'd say that's enough of a majority to do it. Oh, there he is. Are you sure that's it? That worked in SCP Containment Breach, but does it actually work? See, that works in Containment Breach, but does it work in Unity? Spawn 106, yes, but please no. Or wait, would that actually work? I'm almost tempted to try it. The case sensitive, right? But I tried it with upper and lower case, I think. Okay, let's just chase Larry out of here first. There we go. So there is a command for disable roamer, which I'm guessing is... I'm guessing Larry is a roamer. He sure is roaming around. And I sure am roaming out of patience. Hey! Ah, there we go. Okay, I've tried so many things now. How can I tell if this worked though? Does this look correct, Clive? Because I'm going off the example you gave me. Does this seem right to you? Alright, well, we have attempted to disable the roamer. What is with this cinematic, heroic music playing right now? Alright, well, thank you for looking it up. Are you having a giggle there, mate? I'll hit you in the gabber. I swear on me mum. Mod the original 173 back in while you're at it. You think I could do it with enough messing in the console? Alright, so just because Larry is gone, that doesn't mean that 173 is gone. If they both... I am this close to just disabling both. Oh, look at them. There they are. Look at them. Bunch of cutie patootie pies on their little city play mat. Little onions. Alright, let's read about these guys before we take any kind of action. I don't have a document on them. I wish I had a document on them, because we have a note about someone having to work here or something. Fine, I'll just read it. Agent Hill, after careful evaluation of your application of dual assignment to senior security and of your performance as acting security of autonomous entities, we are happy to inform you have been confirmed for the position. So basically they hired someone and... Right. This is supposed to be useful information, I guess. Alright, well... let's just let these guys out, I guess. Oh, well... so, Captain. So, in SCP, creatures or rather SCPs in general, are given 3 designations. They're either safe, Euclid, or Keter. Safe means they aren't really dangerous. Euclid means they are dangerous, but not so bad that the organization wants them destroyed. And Keter are things that are actually dangerous to the world and humankind, to the point that they want to destroy it. Is the stream still live? Because the Twitch dashboard has decided to commit Sudoku again. You might have to refresh the page here. This is definitely not on my end though. OBS is working fine, my connection is working fine. Alright, it needs to... Apparently, Twitch just decided to implode. Alright, can anyone... There. I have said it in the chat and on Discord. Hopefully people refresh the page and rejoin, because that sucks. The Twitch dashboard just died. I know the stream is working on my end. Indeed, here I am. I mean, we wouldn't want to miss the moment when these creatures munch on my face. Or indeed are fun and cute. Alright. Let's let them out. Hey guys! Oh, they want to follow. Okay, I'm not sure what the benefit is, but they are following me. I finally have an ally in this lonely facility. Look at them! They are very cute, aren't they? What made you cry back to murder? And yeah, they look at 173 for you. Oh yeah, the loading screen made it kind of hard to see. It's probably because of the way their skin looks, right? And we are back in the house, yes. I never left. Twitch just imploded for a moment there. Alright. It's the eye that's different. I think you're right. I think maybe it's because of how they're shaded or animated. Why it looks... That might be why it looks so different in the static picture. I will need to look at the loading screen again. You're probably right though. But yeah, look at these adorable little things. So yeah, this is one thing that makes the SCP world so interesting. Not every creature, not every anomalous creature that exists is evil. In fact, a lot of them are neutral or downright good, like these. I don't want these guys... Oh, look at that. They're holding they're holding 173 in place. So is 173 just permanently out of commission now? Are they gonna stay with it and prevent it from ever moving again? Because that would be useful. Well, you two lads have done a great job here. You've done a great service to humankind. Thank you. They stop once I'm out of range? Oh, that's a shame. It would be nice if they were permanently, they were permanently holding this guy, here. It would be hilarious. Oh. Well. The collision on the Tesla gate is still a bit iffy in the timing, for that matter. Small eyes are good boys, indeed. But if they stop after I'm out of range, will they return to my side, or will they return to their containment? I mean, I guess I'm asking things I could just find out by playing the game, but... I'm as much asking myself as I am everyone else. Huh? 173 gone, but little I boy's gone too. Where have the small eyes gone? This is sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Well. Sorry, I had to do it. I know you have an Alexa. Oh! The cute boys are back. The wiki is definitely outdated. It says that the iPods are not in the game. Are you sure that's about this game though? Because SCP Unity and SCP Containment Breach are essentially very different games. Aryan Juniors 2.0, yeah. Look at these. I wonder how they're related. Are they like brothers, sisters? Husband and wife? Look at them. Springing to my defense. If they don't get stuck in the wall. Back to Murder just sent me a message on WhatsApp, but I'm not sure if I should play it here. Oi mate, the stare, yeah. Yeah. I can play it. Okay, but can I though? Will it not cause problems with the Twitch guidelines and or copyright? Copyright maybe. I'll chance it. Let me head over to WhatsApp just because comedy has to be worth something. If you don't mind, do you mind me playing it on stream? That's another thing, of course. I don't want to invade your privacy by playing stuff on stream. Go ahead. Alright, then I will do it. If it ever loads, because the browser is having some trouble doing all this stuff. Right.
Dankjewel Arjen, you'll find it.
Sorry. I'm dying. I have died. Graag gedaan. Right. Can we even keep going after this? Who would win? One blinky thing or two small eye boys? Of course, the eye boys. Back to murder breaks Arjen's stream, yep. Just breaks Arjen, period. How am I gonna recover from that? Right, I wonder if there's anything good in the staff offices. It bothers me that 173 has followed me, but the eye boys haven't. Hey, Larry! We had an agreement, my dude. You were not gonna spawn anymore. Go on then. Oh, he can't cross the area transition? There's some kind of loading zone here. Probably need to apply the command after every load. Good point. Because he did seem to be gone for a while. I have this tendency to... I want to put a semicolon next to it, but I shouldn't. Yeah, very weird how the stream got cut off back there. I don't know what caused it, but... No dropped frames on my end, no crashes, no disconnects. Seems like Twitch just temporarily freaked out, but it happened with everyone, right? Everyone had to refresh. Oh man, I'm gonna have to invoke a hydrate on myself in a bit. Because I'm, if my throat wasn't in a bad enough state after that, clip. Thank you, back to murder. Let me take a sip of that water then. Alright, that was more than a sip. I'm gonna have to just keep talking to oil my throat more, so I don't sound like a frog who smoked for 50 years. With Larry activated, the game is just a D-boy versus Larry. And by the way, some anomalies. Yeah, sounds about right. Larry just wants to be part of every conversation, but 173 as well. And back to kindness. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. When are we going to do the hydrate thing, but with alcohol? Not. I don't think alcohol consumption is allowed on stream, actually, is it? Oh, no, I think I could do it because I'm not allowed to show it. But as long as the stream is marked as for adults, I can probably do it as long as you don't see me do it. I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that. I just wasn't planning on doing it. I know there's a rule against drug use on screen. But you know how inconsistent rules and laws are concerning alcohol because it's so ingrained in the culture. I'm just a frog that smoked for 50 years. Aryan 2020, yep. I think it is as long as you don't pass out. Oh, good point, right. Well, what if I don't do drugs but I pass out anyway? I wonder, do I need to put the name of it in quotes? You just downloaded the Unity version to play with the console? Okay, cool. I'd be interested to hear what you discover on your end. You're glad you found my channel? Thank you, Wald. It's nice having you here. Oh, this is a nice lounging area. Let's just kick up our feet, sit down on the couch, and reflect on this slightly odd photograph. Ah, yeah. Patreon offices document. For some... Oh, let's see. So, well, my throat is just gone. There's no way to recover. Just gonna have to be coughing and clearing my throat. So, congratulations. Due to your diligent service to the Foundation, you have been promoted. You are now eligible to receive your very own office. Your office comes with the following benefits and amenities. Custom layout using any props in game, subject to review. Desks, chairs, tables, shelves, and more. Custom wallpaper. Custom backgrounds for any monitors, screens, TVs, and pictures. Subject to review. Custom nameplate with your name and patron rank. So, I was wondering if they meant Patreon, the website, and they do. So apparently if you support this project on Patreon, you get to have your own office in the game. That sounds pretty cool. Kind of a shame that all the backgrounds are subject to review, though. Oh, hey, Magellian, thank you for yet another, gift sub. Thank you so much. You know, I should probably have some sub badges or something, because it's just a star now. Yes, Walt, you are now in the sub club. Yeah, thank you, Magellian. So many gift subs today, I really appreciate it. At this rate, we might be unlocking a new emote. Have we already unlocked a new emote, perhaps? Ah, Maynard's office. You can find a code for Maynard's office in SCP Containment Breach, I believe. Ooh, cool light switch. You missed the Back to Murder pirating antics? Yeah, we should do another Sea of Thieves stream at some point, definitely. Magellan gave a gift sub to Wald, Captain. It's just very nice and very generous, and I really appreciate it. You have enough for one more sub, but you're saving it for a certain someone stream here in chat. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Intense stare. Yep. Twitch told you to thank Galley for something. It makes sense. Wait, did you get a gift sub at the start? Let me scroll through the millions of hydrates here. Magellan actually gave out 5 gift subs at the start of the stream, but I think you were already subbed, Captain, so not sure if you got one. So do I get to have an eyeball statue? Oh, so this is the Spanish SCP wiki. I was wondering what the ES stood for. It stands for Español. You're in for some pirate antics sometime soon? Nice. We should plan for that in the nearby future. There's some Halloween stuff going on in Sea of Thieves, right? It would be fun to look at that. Just put a picture of the... Okay, so did we really need the thrusting SCP-173 in this office? I know it's supposed to be one of those drinking birds, but... Wow. Yeah, cool. I wonder how many people are supporting the patron. If they have, I mean, how many offices is this? How many offices is this? I mean, just 2 here, but I'm assuming there's more you can run into on your procedurally generated journey. I like how we have a red screen of death here instead of a blue screen. You know, it's really serious when it's a red screen of death. That's a whole different league. Blue screen of death, hardware problems. Red screen of death, you are literally going to die from lack of oxygen. Definitely a more serious problem when you think about it. Fish. So is this all just for fun? I don't see anything worthwhile picking up here, to be honest. Is that the aquarium of that intelligent snail? It could be, well, but I don't see the snail here anywhere. Well, I've been running in circles through these offices for a while, but it doesn't look like there's anything for me to actually use here. A shame. Also, my throat is dying so badly that I'm gonna have to mute to clear my throat for a bit. Because it probably sounds like I'm about to cry. Alright. It still sounds like I'm about to cry, but this time it's really because I'm crying. Oh hey, the boys! The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Well, that was a brief reunion, but at least they're helping me out again. It's kind of interesting. These two seem designed to be each other's rivals, huh? You've got a creature that can only move and it's not being looked at, and then you've got these two creatures that are just two walking eyeballs. Let's see. That's where I came from. Already checked there. So let's go back to the core. I missed what the no emote is for, back to murder, but... Alright, we are back at the toilets. Alexa, play The Boys Are Back in Town. You could spawn like 10 of them and then you have 10 small eye boys following you. That could be a very comforting experience. It wouldn't really contribute to the horror though. Because 173 would basically be done forever. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have done that. I have received yet another WhatsApp message. I wonder what it is. Let me check. Let me see what... Let me listen to what this obviously unrelated message is. That has nothing to do with what just happened on the stream. One moment, please. Yes, indeed. Sorry. I had to do it. Should probably close WhatsApp now. Alright, that is the last time I will make an Alexa joke. Oh, we've gone back to where we already were. So again, I apologize for all the disgusting throat clearing. You've already muted Alexa. Alexa, unmute. Does that work? just telling it to? Right, so that's where we started. That leads me to wonder, though. We have a code, or rather a key that we haven't used yet. It's this one. I don't know where to use it. I feel a bit stuck, so let's go up to the second floor again and see if there's any doors we missed there.
Now arriving at sublevel 1.
I wonder if I'm gonna get any kind of copyright claims from the WhatsApp music. Sorry. Archival storage SL1A. Have I been there? I'm not sure if I've been there. I wish I could spray... maybe I should leave... you know, I could have left items in front of the doors, like a piece of candy in front of every door I've used or something. Okay, you're gonna watch Get Out after your next deadline. Really curious to see what the fuss is about. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts as well. I haven't watched many horror movies this month. I watched Fright Night with my brother. That was cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've been to the Sky Room cafeteria / lounge. So maybe that other door will have what we're looking for. Shouting at Alexa to unmute does not work as it's muted and cannot hear you. Fair enough. It was worth a try though. Alright, we may have to retrace our steps. If there's nothing on this floor either, we'll have to go back to where we started and see if there's anything we missed there. Now that we have some additional keys and items to use. Do we remember this bag? Todd Postal? Okay, I want you guys to be honest. Did you see I got startled by the movement? I heard the concrete scraping. That was a good moment. That was a good moment. Did you see I got startled by it suddenly appearing? After the scraping. It was actually scary because I heard it coming. Yeah, I definitely noped out of there. Did you see when I get startled? That's probably why I could never be a good screamy YouTuber. So I just kind of freeze up and then... Yeah, it was like... That's in my mind it was like... But my mouth was just like... And my mind was just like... No, exactly. So many large bandages. I suppose we'll use one so we can carry another one. Is that heroic music again? Look at Walt putting his emote to good use, yeah. When you were younger, you did the same thing with multiplayer shooters in the kill cam. You see yourself yeeting whenever you spotted the enemy. Yeah. It's a relatable feeling. I think we've all felt that. Okay. I remember being in these rooms. I just wonder if there's anything I can do now that I have an additional key of some kind. Yeah, the heroic music that plays there is kind of out of place, isn't it? I wonder why they picked that. See, I've already used the special keycard here. Under construction. Well, it's clear what they're trying to say with that. Oh, an elevator. We haven't used this elevator. Last time I was here, I probably ran in and out because I got chased around by Larry. You know, in real life, I'm not a big fan of elevators. I am quite claustrophobic. So... Let's go, yep. Well, he kind of ruined the moment there.
Oh, Larry, you're just you're a fucking asshole.
I forgot to disable him. Right. Welp. Yeah, the duck is Larry's eye boy. He distracted me so Larry could just kind of casually come up behind me like, oh hi, you come here often? Want to come back with me to my pocket dimension? It's really cool. Wow. I think wanna come back with me to my pocket dimension is one of the worst. Yeah, exactly. That's terrible. SCP Unity.exe is not responding. Like, wanna come back to my pocket dimension? Haha. I swear I won't make your flesh decay. Haha. Yeah. Game go burr. I'm just thinking of terrible SCP related taglines now. Like, hey girl, are you an anomaly? Because I want to contain you. That doesn't even make sense. Sorry, I've had too much sugar today apparently. Oh hey, it's actually loading, wow. The game actually functions. I'm shocked. I'm gobsmacked, as they say. It's gonna start any minute now, trust me. Those gums change your blood to gum? Is that what they do? Okay, I had a few of them. If you eat more, you will die. So it's like the cola. You can have some without dying, but if you take too many, you'll die. It's okay if your blood is slightly gummy, I guess. Okay, we're still outside the elevator. Let's see here. I hate that it doesn't actually say whether it works or not. For 6 viewers, you have a bloody active chat. Yeah, I mean that's it's more about the coziness of the stream, you know. I've had streams where there were many more, well, many more, where there were more viewers, but it was much less fun because people didn't talk much. It's most fun when we're all having a laugh about it, right? I hope everyone's having a good time. Also, I know this duck is a traitor. This duck has betrayed me before. It would be nice if I didn't get killed, because the last time we got killed, it took a million years to load back in, and this music is so loud that I am going to be deaf by the age of 50. So I was sure I had disabled him. Oh, it's the take two thing. Alright, I wonder if he can... Okay. I was going to run into the elevator, but then there was no elevator. Now he's just waiting for Jacksepticeye to do his thing where he donates $1,000 to a small stream. It would be nice, but I, you know. There's small streams and there's small streams, you know. I don't think we can summon Jacksepticeye to this stream. You saw those videos? Very wholesome. I should watch those. It is nice when the really big content creators reach out to the smaller ones. Okay, so now we have a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna do something that's gonna get... Okay. So if you grab more than 2 candies, it's gonna cut your hands off, right? So we're gonna do that because it's fun. Oh, okay, I guess not then. Inventory full. Can't carry the candy. Anywhere, just not here. Okay. He forgot he can walk through walls. Yep. There is one thing he can't walk through, and that's loading zones. Alright, I have escaped Larry. Yeah, physics do not hinder me. Elevators, however. Elevators are his kryptonite. Okay, we're going to do a funny haha thing. Where I get my hands cut off. It will be the peak of comedy. So this SCP is a bowl of candy, and if it warns you not to take more than 2, and if you do it anyway, I think it cuts your hands off. So we're going to do that just to see what happens. Okay, I have a candy. Okay, I have a candy. Oh, inventory full. Okay, just drop the coke. Okay, they actually did a little thing here where you see your hands and die. I like that they actually have an elaborate death sequence for this one. Like, so many times we just got instantly killed and got to the game over screen. Yeah, so Containment breach be like 106, I'm gonna chase you and kill you. Player, I have a gas mask. 106, understandable. Have a nice day. It's about right. You really wish you wouldn't die from it, but instead we're just no longer able to pick up anything. That would be an interesting dynamic. Like maybe you could no longer equip stuff on your hand, for example. But yeah, most SCPs lend themselves to really cool deaths, and that's about it. They don't really impact the game. There is an SCP that's an encyclopedia of diseases, and whichever one you read about, you get, which is very unfun. That zoom on the eyes always look like a cookie to you. Kinda, doesn't it? A bit like a chocolate chip cookie, yeah. I think patterns like that with many smaller holes across the surface cause an uncomfortable reaction in people with, what's it called? Trypophobia? Something like that? Beehive patterns and such. That book sounds like being a hypochondriac googling symptoms on the internet. Indeed. There's a ProZD clip, like one of those old vines, where he's like, you know, Dr. Google, I have a cough and a mild fever. What's your diagnosis? And then him as Dr. Google says, my diagnosis is you're gonna die. And that's about right. Okay, so we had one. This is just the containment of cool deaths. Now that one I knew about. This one I know too. I think this one sings happy birthday for you, and every time it does, you get a year older, so you die of old age. So another one of those Twilight Zone-esque ideas.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Good luck with you. Ding ding ding, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Good luck with you.
This,
Ding ding ding, it's your birthday.
I will say, this thing is easily the scariest thing. Easily the scariest thing in the game so far. Maybe this is not the one I was thinking of. Happy birthday, thank you. Okay, so I'm not allowed to get out of here until I eat the candy then? Alright. This is how I looked after delivering mail in the rain this afternoon, by the way. I mean, it hasn't killed me yet. Can you eat a different candy to trick it? Oh, I should have tried that, but... Spoiler, it gives you diabetes, wow. Once again, it's all just a statement on our consumerist society. So what now? Did I just... Okay, let's read out about 983 actually, if we have anything on it. What if 049 read the book about diseases? That's a good question, actually. But most SCPs only affect humans or beings like that. I don't know if 049 could be affected by human diseases. Because I don't know, like his physiology is, I think, very different. That monkey is in it for the long con. Seems like it, yeah. See, now I'm scared to save the game. See, this is actually scary because the monkey ended up not doing anything, including what I expected it to do. I don't want to be in a position where I save the game and then die. Okay, we haven't explored this room properly yet. Okay, I guess I'll just save. And if it turns out I've ruined my save file, I guess it'll just be the end of it. Give it candy back. I don't know. Can't wait for him to get ducked over by the monkey 2 minutes after he saves. Well, we'll see. I hope not. You know, in the first stream we ran into a coffin filled with honey. And, of course, like any sane human being does when you see a corpse in a coffin filled with honey, is we drank the honey. And it permanently increased our health for a little bit. So that was fun. It was only temporary, though. I guess corpse honey is not that good for you. So it wasn't really permanent, more like temporary. The exact opposite of permanent. Isn't honey meant to stop you from coughing? Wow. 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 As far as you know, Money, the monk, does nothing more than singing, being a creep, and gifting candy. 10 points for Clive. Yeah. But I don't think anything will ever surpass the bat cheese moment that happened during Curse of the Moon 2. The candy you get depends on how many cycles he sings, apparently. Okay, and how does it determine the cycles then? Does it do it randomly? Yeah, does anyone have a link to the bat cheese moment? Because that's one of those moments where a pun caught me so incredibly off guard that it was just like, yeah. Coffin dance and honey music plays. Anyway, this floor was cool, but also not particularly useful. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the clip, because it was a pun of the highest degree. Unfortunately, my browser is completely dying. I think the game is kind of too heavy for it. Okay, now I'm gonna have to dig through my clips just to find it. 1 second. 1 second. I'm committed now. Is anything useful? Good question. So far, we've been able to use the key cards, but that's about it. Okay, the clip. I don't know if I should play it on. I guess I can play it on stream, but here it is. To contextualize, there's a character in the game who can turn into a bat and fly up, and that allows you to cheese some challenges. So I used the phrase "bat cheese," and then Clive made a truly incredible joke. Which went like, well, like I thought bat cheese were used to power small. Slam down the controller. Like that was one of those moments where the joke just hit me as I was saying it. Very well played. Guards didn't bring you out of the facility, so they're useless. None of the things are inside rooms. They unlocked. Right. Guess we'll just have to keep looking then. Right, so we've been here. Can we go down further? Alright. This entire detour was a bit pointless then. But hey, at least we saw cool things. Larry, come on. Come on, Larry. 1-7. Oh, hey, the eyes are looking. Unfortunately, the eyes can't do much about Larry and his shenanigans. A window reminds you of the original containment breach where the bear waves at you. Curse of the Moon was 2 months ago. That's scary. Yeah, wow. It goes quick. It goes time. Time. Just time. Why is it going so fast? Not sure how you feel about the new blinking implementation. Oh yeah, he's here, by the way. You have an eye bar. Yeah, we actually... You're absolutely right, Clive. That's something I've been thinking about as well. Like, having the blinking be a constant presence means that 173 was something you had to plan for. And now the game just lets you know when he's in a room and starts you with a full blink bar. So you can't make any kind of planning mistakes. Which means you're not as much on edge. Because while you can always run into him, sure, you can never be tripped up in that way. But like, oh, I opened the door, but I stupidly let my blink bar go down too far. I didn't blink first. Oh, did I accidentally turn off 173? That wasn't what I wanted. Well, so far it doesn't really look like it works anyway. The blink is shorter now, nobody blinks like 2 seconds long. Yeah, that's just one of those gamey things that they did to make the blink mechanic a threat, I guess. To make 173 a threat, rather. It's not the mechanic that is a threat. Ding dong. Okay, Larry showed up around here, right? Ah, there he is. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Did we successfully disable 173 though? I hope not. That was not my intention. Oh, definitely didn't. Definitely didn't. So what was disable? There were times when I thought I disabled them, and they seemed to be disabled for a while. So was it just placebo effect? Haha. He got electrocuted. Haha, Tesla gate go bzzz, yeah. We need that meme with Larry going like, no, I am an interdimensional, powerful being who can walk through walls. You can't stop me, no. And then, haha, Tesla gate go bzzz. Have I been here? I don't think I've been here. Maybe I have. I have goldfish memory. What's that noise? I hear the beepy boys. The blinky, the not blinky. They are quite the opposite of blinky boys, really. Yeah, I like the lobby too. They really need to clean this place up. Sit down and wait for the sweet receptionist to bring you a cup of tea. Indeed. Therapeutic, really. I will say, if the Larry moments weren't so sporadic and random and annoying, this game really would have some pretty good pacing. Rooms like this, really, with the pleasant piano music. This is something that Amnesia The Dark Descent understood very well too. You need a breather, or else you're just going to get tired of the tension. Unfortunately, nobody's bringing me any tea, so I guess I will have to find my own. At this hour, I would prefer a cup of coffee, to be honest. But anything is fine. Commander Wood. Did they put a Thanos glove in this game? Alright then. Mr. Larry, I don't feel so good. Ah, yes, a slightly too wide dog picture. This is giving me traumatic flashbacks to my mail routes. Just encountering angry dogs left and right. I wonder if this is another patron supporter then. Seems like it. Crowbar. Probably intended to be a Half-Life reference of some kind. Now, what am I supposed to say about a picture like this? Probably shouldn't even be looking at it. Olin. Okay. Looks like a visual novel. With lots of statistics on the right. I guess Professor L. Olin knows what he likes. You know when you see a stock photo with a Shutterstock watermark on it, and you're never sure if it's like ironically bad, or unironically bad? Is that a freaking Big Bang Theory mug? Bazinga. So many references. Yeah, back to Murder. I think these are actually patron supporter offices, so the patrons get to pick what's in the background and what items are in it. How to avoid disaster. If only we had read this one. So if you support them on Patreon, you could probably have your own office and pick what's in there. You could put a gnome in there. Would be great. Dr. Freakin'. No freaking way. Hammer? There's these like these gimmicky Twitter accounts that are like X with threatening auras, like cats with threatening auras, or cakes with threatening auras. These are innocuous looking photographs with threatening auras. I don't know what it is about the path leading up there, but there's something a bit scary. They're nice pictures though. Ah, yes. Noah Titus. Alright. It's probably the most normal looking one. I think it's good to have a quick look around all of these, because we do want to give the patron supporters their due, I suppose. Commander Arthur. FW. Well, you know the drill. Alright. That is a picture with a quite frightening aura. It's not just slightly threatening, this is just a scary picture, period. This one is a bit too hard to discern, but that... I think it's human nature to fear the mirror. And this is why mirror and window scares. Anything that is supposed to put a barrier between you and the danger or whatever. Becoming the danger. Scary. You have to admit, from the first stream you were worried that Unity would be a bit sparse in content, but seeing these new rooms is pretty surprising. Yeah, you know, I think I got a really skewed impression of it too, because Larry kept interrupting me, and as a result I kept redoing the same part over and over and over and running in circles trying to get away from him. But once you have a moment to calmly look around, there is actually a lot here. So yeah, this is just a cool little zone with stuff from the patron supporters. I appreciate it, I suppose, but I wish there was progress to be had here. I can hear my buddies, but I can't see them. I think they're up there, or are they just behind me? Buddies? Oh, there you are! You adorable, adorable little creatures. Cutie patootie pies. The way they come up to you like that. Like a little doggy. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? I've got eyes and I'm not afraid to use them. Yeah, what now? Oh, what is this? Does his face do stuff? Was that just a distance thing? Little butt, yeah. Okay, it looks like it's a distance thing. Wouldn't it be something to let hold G to dismiss be something you actually have to consider when you do the cuties turn on you? That could be interesting. But the cuties would never turn on us. But yeah, having, like, there's not really an advantage to dismissing them. And not really a disadvantage to having them with you. So that is something to think about, for sure. Alright, it's another hallway explored. The staff offices. And the archival storage we've been, so... Back to the core room, I suppose. A little disappointed by the lack of actual stuff we found. The cuties and the monkey are your favorite things so by far. Yeah. The cuties are just fun, and the monkey is cool and creepy. And that's honestly what it's way scarier, that it just says its part and then stops doing anything forever. Okay, we were here for sure. But maybe, since we've already been everywhere we could be, maybe we need to retrace our steps. And try going there anyway. Yeah, let's not make assumptions about what we have and haven't done. Let's just go wherever we can and find whatever we can. I spent like half an hour at the start of the stream just crafting stuff. Heath, who is not here right now, is very confused on WhatsApp. There we go. Is there anything useful on here? No. Did I didn't go back, did I? There's so many samey Tesla gates, who knows? The monkey is your favorite? That makes sense. It's yeah, yes. You know, it's kind of ominous when someone just says my name. Oh, hydrate, good point. I do need to have a quick break and a drink. Although I will also probably call it pretty soon. Oh hey. The boys are back in town. I guess I can't do I'll just have the boys watch over you while I go have that drink. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me go do that. Is there anything you guys want to tell me? Larry is not fond of moisture. Figures, indeed. You killed me by telling me to hydrate. Well, you know. It's fine. Yeah, it's revenge for the Alexa thing, so. Alexa, play SCP Containment Breach. You made the meme with the Tesla gate? Can you, you might need permissions to post a link. If you have it's on Discord. Let me have a look-see then. once the game loads, because tapping out is asking for trouble with the with this PC while streaming. Yeah, even with the additional water, it just feels like my throat is kind of in a bad way today. I really hope I didn't catch the Rona. Because they had me deliver in the city center. And while I did have a mask, there's so many people who don't. And so many people there in general. It's impossible to be completely safe. Alright, I will now check on Discord. If it ever loads. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna put that one up on the stream. Because I like the way you pasted scary Larry's head with like these MS Paint tear trails. That's great. Let me put that on the stream one moment. Just a second. There. Do I have allergies? Sounds like allergy symptoms. I've thought that as well, but I think I'm just slightly allergic to many things. Because the smallest things can sometimes set it off. Sometimes I'm fine for months, but sometimes it's... Sometimes it's just... like this. Anyway, good meme. Thank you, Walt. Yeah, I've noticed, for example, it gets a lot worse if I drink dairy. So I might have slight lactose intolerance, perhaps. There are nights when I drink... there are days where I drink dairy where it's not that bad. Let's see, we came from there, right? We're going here. Am I correct? That assumption? I never know which direction I'm going in and which I've come from. Yeah, I think we were actually supposed to go here, because I don't remember seeing this. Yep. Thank you, friends. They are such good lads. I've been in so many rooms shaped exactly like this. You have to go now? Alright, well, thank you for stopping by and see you next time. Have a good day. Or night. I need a humidifier and some tea with honey tonight. A humidifier? You know, I thought about needing something like that. Like, one thing that is kind of annoying is my throat has always been kind of fragile, easily upset. So, for example, I'll be on the station and there will be someone smoking and I breathe that in for a while. Whoops, guess I have to clear my throat for 3 days now. You know, stuff like that. Oh, Larry. Ha ha. I have really lost my way a little bit. I'm not sure where I'm going or where I've been. I remember going up these very stairs, but I don't remember if I was able to do anything up here. Right, the flamingo. I remember seeing the flamingo duck. Couldn't actually do anything with it. This is one of the first rooms we were in. So we have backtracked our way to the start now. Yep. When we opened this door, that was the first time we saw 173. I think. Oh, no. That was another one. But somewhere like that. Also, we are in a snowy mountainous area somewhere, which is kind of cool. Perfect place to hide a top secret facility. But yeah, unfortunately not the perfect place to find what I need. Too bad. You're already being looked at. Alright, so do we go back to the core room and retrace some other steps? Maybe I should just start a new seed as well. That could also happen. But it feels bad to give up on the codes we have. That's the core room. Security office. This is where we just went. Right? I'm so confused. That's where we just went. So did we go to the security office yet? Pretty sure we did, but let's double check. I'm so turned around by the whole Larry thing. Oh! Oh? Did I not open this yet? No, I was here. I was here. It's a shame. For a second there I thought there might be something new, but no. Very loud and very unpleasant. Wow. Oh! So I do have the code now. So we have disabled all the Tesla gates. Alright. So that's what we use the credentials for. We finally found what we use the credentials for. You turn off the Tesla gates. I'm not sure if it's progress, but it's something. Okay, so no more Tesla gates. Problem is Larry, right? Alright, the Blinky boys are still looking. I was wondering why it wasn't approaching me. It can't. Okay, so I've turned off the Tesla gates, which could ruin me if Larry starts to follow me, but... to be honest, I was just tired of those Tesla gates. I don't think this will actually help me progress, though. Whoop, that was glitchy. Maybe there's something I could have picked up but accidentally missed because it was dark or something. That could easily have happened, to be honest. Almost did the whole step back and then run through thing, but I don't need to because the Tesla gates are off. Nice try, Larry. You can't cross the loading zone. He was totally gonna sneak up on me. You have to be off for the night as well? Alright, Back to Murder. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice having you here. And I hope you have a nice night. And I'm sorry about the Alexa stuff. We've already been here, so we should... Where should we go? I guess we can try to go higher up. You cry every time? That's understandable. Yeah, this is all still light containment. We haven't even made it into heavy containment yet. That doesn't sit right with me. I would like to make some real progress. Gosh darn it. Alexa play Love Hurts, yeah. You know, that would have worked if his Alexa was still turned on. Okay, this is where we found the adorable 131 and 1762. Markiplier. No, don't. What, did it work? Alright, so there's only one thing I can think to do right now. Nah, it's still muted? Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, see you, Back to Murder. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so let's talk over what we can do. Nothing. No, so the argon canister. I wish I had my eyeball buddies right about now. Wow. Blinking and opening the door at the same time. The game is pretty merciless on that. So now I'm going to have to load for 5 years. Oh yeah, Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I need to remember to download that. I think I have Epic somewhere on my PC, so I should remember to actually do it. So I can stream it. Just gonna drink some more water and hope that prevents further disgusting throat noises. Are we on level 1 or 2 now? I guess we were on level 1. 2 rather. It's 1, 2, and 3, I think.
Arriving at sublevel 2.
This is where it all started. This time we should save once we enter this area so we don't get our progress quite literally broken off. We don't have the card for 1499 yet, so... actually, maybe it's not implemented yet. I don't remember what people said about it, but I think it might not be. That's fine, though. It's just a gas mask that takes you to a horrible alternate dimension with screaming people made of eyes and mouths. So, you know, not exactly a prime vacation spot. Alright. This is exactly what I was looking for. You see, at one point we found a machine that could be activated with an argon canister. So I want a filled argon canister, because that's at least something I can use on something. Now I followed all the steps. And it turned out it's an unknown canister. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the empty canister and the argon, the unknown and the empty argon canister. I'm gonna combine them using 1-to-1. Okay. Alright, that was a 0 IQ move. Hey Alden, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. How have you been? Very busy? I can imagine, yeah. But everything's still going well? Things are going pretty decently through and through. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. So did I make a mistake when I made this? Alright, before we give up on the combining thing, I guess you could try fine and very fine, but... Oh yeah, because it does say fine over there, although that relates to another combination, I think. But, fine. But all we get is scrap. What if you make yourself very fine? In the original SCP containment breach, it makes you really fast and then you die. In this game, it doesn't seem to do anything at all. Okay, let's combine these two scrap together. I'm very fine if they actually stay in here. Ah, yes, very fine, 2 times medium scrap. But very fine is 1 times medium scrap. That's not very fine, if you ask me. Right, well, I have the unknown canister, but I don't know if I can do anything with it. Clive, are you still around? If you are, I would like to consult your expertise, but if not, it's fine. SCP-131 looks pretty sus. Funny thing is, they're actually really nice. They do look a bit like those little Among Us characters, though. Anyway, so what do I do with the empty argon canister? You know what I just realized? I'm a big doofy dumb. And I could have had the proper canister from the very start, I just did it wrong, and that's the simple fact of it. I should have known that unknown canister meant I did it wrong. But fine, we'll do the experiment one more time, get some actual argon, and then once we have it, we'll make it our goal for next time to creepily roll across the room. No, we'll make it our goal for next time to put that in the machine that needs it, and we'll see what it does. Unknown canister contains pure power. Yes. H2O canister. My inventory is so full right now. I might have to leave some stuff here. Alright, let's make he. Wouldn't that be let's make him? Hey. On fine. Alright. He has been made. Now we combine he with O. And once again on. Fine. And then we repeat that process one more time. Alright, neon canister. Acquired. Okay, so we make another water. And we repeat this entire process. Okay, so we drop the H2O. We set it to 1 to 1. Alright, double hydrogen. On fine. Oh, wrong door. Okay. Helium and oxygen on fine. Yes, the scary, the true fear, the true horror is the dangers of uncontrolled, unethical science. That is the scariest part of this game. So, we have the double neon now. This time we combine them, and I'm gonna tell you why I was dumb. It says fine, but fine has been crossed out and replaced with 1 to 1, and for some reason, the 1 to 1 just didn't register with me. It's like, what does that mean? 1 to 1 is literally a setting on this thing. The middle one. So I don't know why that didn't penetrate my brain, but it has now. So 1 to 1. There! Argon canister. Very nice. Argon. It's almost my name, if you can't pronounce it properly. We'll drop the empty container here. And next time we'll look for the machine. I guess we'll return to the core room. That's a good, consistent thing to do. Because being in the core room is a good place to start from. Look at it's our little friends. It's our little friends. Alden, you need to check these guys out. They are the cutest. So if you know the SCP world, there's a monster called SCP-173 that attacks you if you don't look at it. So it can attack anyone who isn't looking at it. So when you blink, for example. But these guys do not need to blink, and they will hold it in place for you. They basically want to protect you because they are the goodest of little boys. Look at them. You don't need to fear SCP-173 as long as they're around. Alright, we're back into the main room, and they disappeared out of existence. Anyway, well, that was a really good stream. Well, that sounds so arrogant to say, but I felt it went quite well. We saw a lot of cool stuff. Oh, there you are, little guys. So, that was a fun stream, I should say. So I'm gonna be calling it here, but I want to thank everyone very much for stopping by today, and in particular, thanks a ton to Magellan for these 6 gift subs. Thank you so much. It's very generous of you, and I really, really appreciate the support. I hope you'll all join me next time. I'll probably continue this tomorrow. Maybe. I think we're starting to run out of... Well, I hope heavy containment is in here. It's 0.77, right? So I think there should be at least one more good stream in it. Maybe more. But we'll check that out tomorrow, and if not, we'll... if it turns out to be hard to actually find anything new to do, we'll just switch to something else. There's plenty of scary and fun stuff to do around these Halloween holidays. So anyway, overly long intro is over now. Thank you for watching the stream, everyone, and have a lovely night. Bye-bye.